I'm Vera Jordick. Prices in the U.S. market were a bit lower this week because difficult sales are weighing on sellers, especially for steers. Branded material continues to suffer the most, but the overall atmosphere has dampened the strength of most all steer selections. Looking at prices, by the end of the week, heavy Texas steers were trading $1 down at $25 for selections averaging 64 pounds. Of course, when the market starts to weaken, the rumors of below-market sales abound, which is really the case right now. Also, for now, cow prices remain steady with good interest, but sellers say that pushback from customers is on the rise. Combined export sales for the week ending September 21st were 619,000. And before you get too excited about that number, about half of that was wet blue. So rawhide sales were actually lower than the previous week. Combined shipments were 15% lower this week at 492,700. Estimated slaughter for the week ending September 30th was just 612,000, and that's down 2% from last week. Turning to Europe, editor Andrea Guallo says that cows are on the rise, lime splits are down dramatically, and bulls are stable with hints of a decrease coming. British prices are rising, actually, with more sales in Italy, and the market is confused while production is aligned with summer volumes. Speaking of British sellers, Italy is back to purchasing, as we noted, and the 36-plus kilo British ox sold higher at 90 cents sterling per kilo, while the Irish price is also up to 95 cents in euros. European bulls were mainly unchanged over the week, but there were a few notable exceptions among the various origins. The price for North German bulls at 40 to 49 kilos is unchanged at €1 to €1.10, and prices for South German hides also remain steady. As we mentioned, European cow prices are on the rise with good sales, but remember that this concerns just high-quality hides and not the lesser grades. In his analysis this week, Andrea discusses the big collapse in the lime split market, how bulls are facing some problems right now, and the general price situation. From South America, editor Ronald Guiel reports that the average fresh hide price was again unchanged at 85 cents per kilo in reals, and the reference price of TR1 was stable at 65 cents. Other Latin origins were steady as well, except for Argentina, which again saw some price increases. Overall, it was a quiet news week in Latin America, but we can mention that in Brazil, JBS is aiming to hire 5,000 workers, and CIMAC Tanning Tech is expected to generate $4.7 million for the Brazilian exhibitors who went there. From elsewhere in Latin America, Argentina's July fashion sales were up dramatically, including footwear. Colombia's leather exports are trending downward as they have been for the past 8 years. And in Uruguay, leather exports dropped by a third in August. That is all we have for this week. Until next week, good night from HideNet.